Hello guys, today we are talking about the Ceratosaurus. The Ceratosaurus is a slow, mid-tier, capable of a strong bite. Let's see how the IO is going to implement it. First, its speed. From evidence in the concept art, the Ceratosaurus will have water by its side to avoid being hunted by larger predators because of its speed in the water. It could run out any land-dwelling carnivore looking for a meal, but it is quite slow on land, making it vulnerable if you're good. But be careful when encountering the Ceratosaurus. The Ceratosaurus's bite makes this one dangerous to 1v1, because in 3 bites, it could possibly be lethal. Because of balancing purposes, it's going to be slow and not have much health, making it so that anything in its diet will be able to take it on. So the only dinosaurs so far capable of killing it have to be slower than it, including the Deinosuchus, Stegosaurus, Kentrosaurus, maybe Maggie, and Carno. But the Carno can run away from it, leading me to think that the Ceratosaurus will be in Carno diet, because if not, the Carno could run away, making it impossible to perfect Ceratosaurus's diet. Some people might be thinking, why is Tenontosaurus not suggested in the Ceratosaurus's diet? It is because first, the Tenontosaurus is probably able to outrun the Ceratosaurus, and 2, because the Tenontosaurus is not capable of killing a Ceratosaurus unless they add a buff. And I don't think the Ceratosaurus can get stunned by the tail because of the size difference. So I think they should keep it how it is. And of course, the Ceratosaurus is cannibal, so it will have Ceratosaurus in its diet. So to sum it up for Ceratosaurus diet guesses, it'll probably have Deinosuchus, Stegosaurus, Carnotaurus, Kentrosaurus, and Ceratosaurus. The Ceratosaurus' secondary ability is unknown, but I have made a guess based on the concept that was not proven official, so this is probably not going to happen the exact way that the devs are going to make it. But the Ceratosaurus might have the ability to go on the side of a dino and take a chunk of their body out and eat it, making the enemy damage, but also having the ability to eat without killing an enemy. There are some mechanics or updates that must have been released or released with the Ceratosaurus. First, obviously, gore. The gore mechanic is a very required mechanic that is needed for the Ceratosaurus' diet because it is able to eat rotten food and other cloying corpses. Something I was really excited for when I found it was hiding spots. As shown in the concept art, this will help with balance in terms of cannibalism and other predators that want a mouth-watering meal. And before I go to the next thing, I need to say that this is not official. This is a guess based on concept art that has been proven to be wrong or just not there multiple times. Also, something I saw cool in the concept art was these shallow water spots. Now, you might think this is mud, but if you look closer, it's actually water. But the weird thing about this water is that it's extremely shallow, and I couldn't figure out what this was for. But I do think it's going to be something useful in the future. Another eagering excitement I wanted to exclaim was when the Ceratosaurus would come out, basically which update. First, it is definitely not coming in Update 5 because of its progression, and it would just not be functional without the gore system. It might come in Update 6 because the Trudon progress is neighboring halfway, making it easy to slide in one more chunk of work, because by then, the Trudon will essentially be done. But this is not for sure because it needs more dinos to be in its diet because right now it only has 4 possible diet foods. And that's not enough unless they change something with the diet mechanic balancing the quantity of choices for a scrumptious meal. But my best guess for when the Ceratosaurus will come is Update 7. By then there will definitely be some difference in the functionality of the game, allowing there to be more easy implementation of the Ceratosaurus. That's the end of this video. I hope this helped you. And the next video I'll be making is when I think all the dinosaurs on the current Trello board are going to be provided to the public.